the Chinese diaspora community in the United States, and how can they be mobilized to join forces with Maga, with particular people from the new federal state of China, with the new working group that basically will be formed under the Shield Against the CCP Act, working together to help to root out and counter the CCP's espionage activities and covert operation on U.S. soil?
Well, number one, I think, first off, I think that everyone here on the diaspora that is an American citizen, I think we need much more engagement politically from the anti-CCP forces. What I mean by that, I think we're at a phase now, and I've said this for a while, that we should, in the precinct strategy, we should get much more involvement of the Chinese people who are citizens of the country. I think they ought to be in the precincts. They ought to be running for city council. I would hope that we'd have a Chinese American or American citizen, run for mayor of New York or for the borough presidents. I think you got very, very engaged in political activity, because once you're involved in political activity, then you start putting forward, particularly what you think on foreign policy. And foreign policy, there has to be a sea change. I think there is a sea change among the people, but certainly not the leaders, and part of that's because of the infiltration. Mm-hmm. Number two is, I think on social media, is to continue to push and expose and do investigations. What I'm incredibly impressed with is the daily news. When I'm on Getter, the new federal state of China's, Media Your TV arm puts out that under the thing, daily news. It's absolutely incredible. There's some of the most, and I've told Forrest this and Roy several times, I said, I repost those as is on my Getter account. And I don't repost a lot of things. These things are so professionally done, and so really the research is incredible. The charts are incredible. The maps are incredible. And I think that's the way to do it. I think the way to do it is start to do these investigations and expose. I think we ought to pick a couple of targets here in the United States. But I think most important is getting now the diaspora, there's millions of Chinese Americans here that have citizenship. They ought to be in the political process. And quite frankly, some of the ones that are completely leftists that are very pro-CCP. And what we have to do is get right-wing MAGA Chinese citizens, Chinese American citizens, and get them into the MAGA, not just the MAGA movement, but get them into the process of the political process. You're going to have enormous dividends of that within a couple of years. And I think that's very important. Obviously, anything can be going on investigation-wise, exposing people, etc., would be added to that.
Sign up for free and be part of the movement.
It isn't just an app. It isn't just a social media platform. It's a community.
Download Getter right now.